Welcome back to the channel Numisma Hub Coin lovers and treasure seekers. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 2000 Sacagawea Dollar Coin, a piece of American history that could turn an ordinary pocket find into an extraordinary fortune. From its rich cultural story to its unimaginable value in today's market, this coin holds the power to change lives overnight. Stay tuned, because what may look like just another dollar could actually be your golden ticket to history and wealth. Let's get the Sat-Hard at top 4 first up. The year 2000 marked a turning point in United States coinage history with the introduction of the Sacagawea Dollar. Struck in honor of the young Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark through uncharted lands, this coin carried not just monetary value, but also a deep story of courage, exploration, and Native American heritage. Among the most intriguing issues of that year is the 2000 D Sacagawea Dollar, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. When the Denver Mint released the 2000 D version, it was part of a bold attempt to revive the public's interest in using dollar coins. Unlike the Susan B. Anthony dollars that came before it, the Sacagawea design featured a warm golden color, achieved through a unique manganese brass alloy. Its look was meant to stand out from regular pocket change, catching the eye of both spenders and savers. This alone gave the coin a mystique that made it unforgettable from day one. But not all 2000 D Sacagawea dollars were created equal. While billions were struck for circulation, a handful emerged with striking errors, experimental finishes, or exceptionally high grades that elevated them far beyond face value. These coins, often found in dazzling mint state condition, became the holy grail for numismatists, commanding enormous sums in auctions and private sales. The thrill of discovery kept coin hunters searching through pocket change and bankrolls, hoping to strike gold in the form of a flawless Sacagawea dollar. One of the biggest legends surrounding the Sacagawea dollar lies in its special versions. Some were struck in experimental silver planchets, others paired with unusual minting anomalies, and a few were mistakenly combined with state quarter dies, creating famous mule errors. These rare errors and varieties turned a simple $1 coin into a treasure worth thousands, or even millions, depending on condition, rarity, and demand. It is these unimaginable valuations that have led collectors to dream of overnight fortunes. The Denver Mint's 2000 D issue is especially prized because of its strong strike quality. Coins that escaped heavy circulation retain sharp details on Sacagawea's face, hair, and her infant son Jean-Baptiste, whom she carries on her back. Collectors marvel at the artistry of Glenna Goodacre's design, which captures both maternal tenderness and historic significance. A coin in pristine, untouched condition, shimmering with original luster, becomes more than currency. It transforms into a piece of living history. Over the years, auction houses have stunned the collecting world with record-breaking sales of Sacagawea dollars. The 2000 D issues in particular have fetched jaw-dropping figures when they appear with rare traits such as proof-like surfaces or dramatic minting errors. For the lucky owner, finding such a coin is like stumbling upon a golden ticket. What once passed unnoticed in everyday commerce now holds the power to rewrite destinies. Collectors often speak of the Sacagawea dollar as a sleeping giant of modern numismatics. While it may not have the centuries-old pedigree of colonial coins, its allure comes from its rarity in top condition and the stories attached to its production. Many who hold a gem-quality 2000 D Sacagawea dollar keep it close, aware that it represents not just potential wealth, but also a tangible connection to America's history of exploration and resilience. Beyond financial value, the 2000 D Sacagawea dollar carries cultural weight. Sacagawea herself symbolizes guidance, bravery, and wisdom, qualities that resonate through the coin. To own such a piece is to hold in one's hand a tribute to a figure who played a pivotal role in shaping America's journey westward. This depth of meaning only strengthens its desirability among collectors and historians alike. Imagine for a moment finding one of these rare 2000 D Sacagawea dollars in an old coin jar or tucked away in a drawer. The rush of excitement, the realization that you may be holding a fortune disguised as a simple dollar. This is the magic of numismatics. It is a thrill of history meeting destiny, where a single coin has the power to change one's life forever. Stories abound of collectors who turn chance discoveries into fortunes overnight. The condition of these coins plays the most critical role in determining value. A heavily circulated 2000D Sacagawea dollar may be worth only a few dollars, but one preserved in near-perfect mint state can skyrocket in value. Professional grading services certify these coins, sealing them in protective cases and giving them credibility on the open market. It is this combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance that elevates the coin's worth to unimaginable levels. Ultimately, the 2000D Sacagawea dollar is more than a coin. It is a legend in metal. It represents a blending of history, artistry, rarity, and fortune in one golden token. Whether you view it as a financial investment, a historical artifact, or a piece of cultural pride, its power cannot be denied. To hold this coin is to hold possibility itself, a small but mighty piece of history with the potential to change lives in the blink of an eye. Next up, the year 2001 marked a fascinating chapter in United States coinage, when the Sacagawea dollar continued its journey as one of the most distinctive coins ever issued. Unlike the traditional golden appearance that most people recognize, certain unusual examples appeared that sparked endless curiosity among collectors. These pieces, sometimes believed to be struck in a silvery tone rather than the standard golden alloy, quickly became surrounded by mystery, speculation, and legendary stories of their value. The absence of a mint mark on some of these coins only added to their aura, as if they were created in secret or slipped into circulation by chance. When you hold such a coin, the first thing that strikes you is its difference. The coin does not gleam with the expected golden glow. Instead, it carries a silver-like finish, often dulled further by age or a dirty surface from years of circulation. While to the casual observer this might look like nothing more than an old, tarnished coin, to a seasoned collector it represents a gateway into hidden wealth. Every scratch, every faint discoloration seems to whisper that this is not an ordinary dollar. It is something extraordinary waiting to be recognized. The story of the 2001 Sacagawea dollar, without a mint mark, is tied deeply to the way coins were produced at the U.S. Mint. Normally, every coin bears the mint mark of its origin, whether Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. Yet, in rare circumstances, coins leave the presses without that identifying letter. Such pieces defy the normal order and instantly become treasures. The thought that a coin can escape quality checks and live on in circulation with such an error makes it an irresistible prize for collectors across the world. Silver-toned Sacagawea dollars stand apart even more because the original design was never intended to appear in that metal. The standard alloy was a golden manganese brass, carefully chosen to give the coin a unique look and prevent it from being confused with other denominations. But when examples appear in silver-like surfaces, questions arise. Were these minting experiments, plating accidents, or deliberate trials? Each possibility makes the coin even more alluring, like a mystery that has never been fully solved. What truly captures the imagination, however, is the staggering value that collectors attach to such coins. Tales circulate of these pieces being worth unimaginable amounts, millions in the right condition, even if they appear dirty or worn. This belief is fueled by the rarity of error coins in general, but especially those that combine two unusual features: no mint mark and an unexpected silver appearance. Collectors know that in the world of numismatics, rarity equals value, and value can mean life-changing fortune. Imagine for a moment pulling such a coin from your pocket change. At first glance, it might look dull and unimpressive. You might be tempted to dismiss it as nothing special, even to spend it casually. But in reality, that little disc of metal could hold the power to change your destiny overnight. Stories abound of coins found by accident in drawers, jars, or old purses, only later to be recognized as treasures worth more than entire houses. This is what makes the Sacagawea dollar so thrilling. It hides its wealth in plain sight. The coin also carries with it a legacy of American history. Sacagawea herself, the Shoshone woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition, symbolizes courage, leadership, and resilience. Her image on the coin already represents a deep story of discovery and survival. When combined with the rare and valuable variations of the 2001 edition, the coin transforms into both a piece of history and a vessel of wealth. It becomes more than currency. It becomes an artifact of cultural pride and collector obsession. Collectors are not the only ones drawn to such coins. Investors also keep a keen eye on them. A silver-toned, mint-markless Sacagawea dollar is seen not merely as a curiosity, but as a financial opportunity. Just as art collectors chase rare paintings, coin enthusiasts chase these elusive treasures. Auctions, both small and grand, have seen coins like these spark bidding wars, with prices soaring beyond belief. For those lucky enough to possess one, the coin is like a golden, or in this case silver, ticket to wealth. But here lies the irony. Many of these coins are found in dirty, aged condition, as if destiny itself wished to disguise their greatness. Dirt and tarnish cannot erase their value. In fact, it adds to the thrill of discovery. To clean or polish such a coin would be to strip away part of its history. Collectors prefer authenticity over shine, for authenticity proves the journey of the coin from minty mistake to accidental survival in everyday life. The power of such a coin lies not just in its material, but in the dreams it ignites. A simple round object that could have bought you a snack or a soda might, instead, be the key to your fortune. Owning one of these Sacagawea dollars connects you instantly to a secret world where tiny details matter, where a missing mint mark is not an error, but a doorway to unimaginable wealth. If you ever come across such a coin, the advice is simple. Do not spend it casually, do not dismiss it as worthless, and do not underestimate its significance. Instead, treasure it, study it, and understand its rarity. For in that one piece of metal lies the potential to rewrite your financial story forever. In conclusion, the 2001 Sacagawea Dollar Coin without a mint mark, bearing a silver appearance and even a dirty surface, is not just a coin. It is a legend in metal, a story of American history, a symbol of courage, and above all, a possible ticket to fortune. It teaches us that hidden wealth often lies in the most unexpected places, and that destiny sometimes disguises itself in the simplest of forms. One glance at such a coin and you realize fortune is not always golden. Sometimes it shines in silver, waiting for the right eyes to see it. Next up, the year 2000 marked a turning point in the history of American coinage, when the United States Mint released the Sacagawea Dollar Coin. This was no ordinary coin. It was the first golden-colored coin made primarily of a unique blend of metals, designed to honor the Shoshone woman Sacagawea, who guided Lewis and Clark on their famous expedition. Among the many coins minted, the 2000p mint-marked Sacagawea dollars hold a special place, carry with them stories of rarity, intrigue, and unimaginable worth in the eyes of collectors. The Philadelphia Mint, symbolized by the P mint mark, was the birthplace of this legendary coin. Millions were produced, but only a handful have survived in conditions that defy belief. Some came out with minting errors. Others took on a tarnished or dirty appearance that, paradoxically, made them even more valuable. The allure of these coins is not simply in their beauty, but in the mystery of how a simple golden dollar could one day command millions in a collector's market. What makes the 2000p Sacagawea dollar so fascinating is a combination of history and rarity. Sacagawea herself was a symbol of courage and resilience, guiding explorers through uncharted lands. When her likeness was chosen for this coin, it was a tribute to her strength. But fate had other plans. Some of these coins were struck with unique traits, including off-metal errors, strange toning, and unusual finishes that collectors today see as priceless treasures. Imagine holding what appears to be just a dull, dirty dollar coin in your palm. To most people, it would pass through their hands without a second thought. But for the few who know, that same coin could be worth millions in today's market. It is this unbelievable contrast, the ordinary hiding extraordinary fortune, that makes the 2000p Sacagawea dollar one of the most exciting coins in American numismatic history. Collectors have always chased rarity, and with the Sacagawea dollar, rarity sometimes hides in plain sight. A coin that looks worn, tarnished, or darkened with age can sometimes be the very piece that unlocks untold riches. The 2000p silver-toned or dirty condition specimens whisper secrets of minting anomalies that cannot be recreated. Their value lies not in shiny perfection, but in the authenticity of their flawed existence. The legend of the 2000p Sacagawea dollar grew stronger when reports emerged of specific examples selling for prices that seemed impossible. Whispered stories spread of coins changing hands for hundreds of thousands, even millions. For some, these tales sound like myth, but in the world of coin collecting, myth and reality often walk side by side. It is this tension that fuels the dreams of collectors and treasure hunters alike. What truly sets the 2000 P coin apart is its ability to transform the life of its finder overnight. Imagine stumbling across one of these rare specimens in a jar of old change, not realizing you are holding a piece of numismatic gold. In an instant, what seemed like pocket change becomes a key to unimaginable wealth. That power, the power to change fortune overnight, makes this coin legendary. Behind every valuable coin is a story of survival. For the Sacagawea Dollar, it is a story of coins lost in circulation, tossed aside, or forgotten in drawers, only to reemerge decades later with newfound glory. Many are found in dirty or unclean condition, yet their very imperfections add to their mystique. They tell the tale of a coin that lived a journey, passed through countless hands, yet survived to reveal its rare essence. The 2000 P Sacagawea Dollar also serves as a reminder of how history, art, and chance collide in the world of coins. Designed with a portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, the coin reflects the human spirit. Yet when errors or rare conditions occur, that art takes on an even deeper meaning. Collectors no longer see just a design. They see an irreplaceable treasure. In the collector's market, value is not always about perfection. Sometimes the so-called dirty condition creates its own kind of rarity. These coins are not merely mistakes. They are survivors of time. Their unusual tone, their silver-like appearance, or their dull finish makes them stand apart, fueling the imagination of those who dream of hidden fortune. And in that imagination lies the spark of their astronomical worth. The 2000 P Sacagawea Dollar Coin has become more than just currency. It has become a legend of luck, wealth, and destiny. It stands as proof that history does not always rest in museums. Sometimes it jingles quietly in a pocket, waiting to be discovered. Those who understand its worth guard their coins carefully, while others continue to search for the one piece that can make them overnight millionaires. So, if you ever come across a golden Sacagawea dollar, especially one from the year 2000 with the Philadelphia P mint mark, take a closer look. That simple, dirty coin may carry within it the power to change your life forever. Its history is woven with mystery, its presence is marked by rarity, and its destiny might just be tied to yours. In the world of coins, the 2000 P Sacagawea Dollar remains a shining beacon of hope, fortune, and everlasting intrigue.